braces in the trenches parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce, and you know how I rock. I pass the don't ask if one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. If I don't introduce the she going, go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lamb in course. I'm on Deuce Block. He run now for sport. We off the court.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And the Spurs looking for a positive start here on their road trip. And, of course, Justin Edwards. Getting to see him play his first game for the Spurs.
You know, I'm excited and somewhat anxious to see how this team is going to evolve since the trade was made. I mean, he is a guy that could end up being a key player for them as we get ready to hit that stretch run.
Sochan. And another shot. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Outside for George. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, in 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
They recover it. Back to Sochan. And the dunk by Sochan.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Rebounded by Castle.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's McCain. And stolen by Vassell. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Embiid in the corner. And the dunk by Embiid.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. That one on Embiid. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Clock at 6. George, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
A three from Barnes. Can't get it to fall. He's missed a second after making his first. Pass to George. And the foul on Jeremy Sochan. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Embiid with it. Defended by Wembanyama.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Pulls it up. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
A shot by George, wide open. And he's good on the three ball. George has got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Maxey on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the back. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs.
Spurs 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And that one's good, Bessie. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Here's James. And James throws it down.
Oh, yes. This James can fly as well.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. McCain knocks down the three ball.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Johnson outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The 76ers trail. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Pass to Sochan. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Outside, Maxey. Here's Drummond. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. The 76ers making a switch here.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your second.
On defense, San Antonio. It's Martin on the wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. George, that's a two-pointer. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia. Pass to Wembanyama. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the 76ers making a change here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now, here's George. Cutting the screen. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCain. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Pass to Castle. Vassell with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Out to the right wing. Back to George. Nice move. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. 14 points for George.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Vassell, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Here's George. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Count that one.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Now Lowry. No scoring in this one. Pass to Embiid. That one no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Martin. Here's George. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Wembanyama for three. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
26.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Castle. He has yet to score. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Embiid knocks it home from distance.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter.
Wembanyama, a screen. Lets it go with the three. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. To the middle. Kicks it out to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And they get it back. Here's George. And the layup falls. George has got 18 points in the game.
Gotta put a body on PG or he will torch you on the offensive glass.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Back to Embiid. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's James. And it's blocked by Brown.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Brown's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Pass to James. Outside for Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Branham can't get it to go.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
The kick out to Brown. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. James with it. Picked up by Brown. James, good.
Well, James has the strength and will to be a solid interior finisher at this level.
The screen from Brown. Here's Maxey. 2 points. That one goes. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Wembanyama, a screen from deep three-point land. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's Embiid. He's got 9. Fires from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Paul George grabs the miss. Teardrop shot. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor. Wembanyama outside. Elbow shot. It's off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Philadelphia ahead, up 2.
The Spurs, 37.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The 76ers lead. Maxey with it. Pass to Embiid. Left side, George. Outside, Maxey. Misses the three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Up top, Embiid. Pass to McCain. Back to Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots and executing with ease.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Wembanyama. Releases. And the basket by Castle.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Pass to McCain. Embiid the screen. Driving to the basket. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
Here's Maxey. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
That's his second.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Wembanyama high post. It's Vassell on the wing. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. George looking around. It counts, and the foul. That one on Castle.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And stolen by Maxey. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to McCain. It's George on the wing. Now Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
A three from Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
That is where you want to see Wemby, making big plays in big moments.
And the shot goes down.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Pass to Sohan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Up top, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Here's Maxey. Vassell grabs the board. Over in the corner, Barnes. Wembanyama outside. Vassell trying to break free. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Here's Embiid.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Nobody near Barnes. Trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Pass to Embiid. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. 6 on the shot clock. Missed.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game. Pressure moment for Tassel.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Embiid wide open. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with